Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Friends, today once again with a new video, and in today's video we will talk about the Arabic numbers and the number names from 1 to 20, and the second point will be how to use the Arabic number names for 1 and 2. Friends, as this rule of Arabic grammar is little difficult, so I have categorized it in many parts. So this is the first part, and in this part we will learn how to use Arabic number names for 1 and 2, and only the number digits and the names from 1 to 20. So let us see. First, friends, these are the numbers from 1 to 20. The Arabic digits are written from right hand side to the left, and they take the same position as in English. So what I mean by take the same position is, as you can see here, 12 in English, and in Arabic also same, like 1 is left hand and 2 right hand. And here 13 also, 18 also, you can see 1 is written at the left side and 8 is written at the right side. So in this way we write the Arabic digits the same way as we write in English. So friends, you can see these I have given here the Arabic digits and the English also. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So those who are learning this language first time, they can practice writing these digits in the notebook the same way as it is written here. This is the method how we write Arabic numbers. From 1 to 20 I have given here, rest you can guess and practice more. Let us see the next. Friends, in this slide I have given the number names from 1 to 20. So this is like read واحد اثنان ثلاثة أربعة خمسة ستة سبعة ثمانية تسعة عشرة 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. So these are the number names from 1 to 20, and we will learn rest in the next videos. Let us see the next. Friends, now we learn how to use the Arabic number names for 1 and 2. As to be noted here that in Arabic the number names are different for 1 and 2, from 3 to 10, for 11 and 12 and rest. So the rules are little different, so I have classified all the parts in different classification. So first we'll learn how to use the number name for 1 and 2. So friends, to count any one thing in Arabic, we use the noun in its singular form only. So any singular noun, when you say, it will give you the meaning of a or one, a, on, or any. And we can use wahid, as I have given here. We can add wahid after a masculine noun and wahidatun after a feminine noun. This both the methods are okay. We can use both the methods. To emphasize more, we can use wahid and wahida. Otherwise, simply we can say the name of a noun, and it will give you the meaning of one or an or a. So friends, examples you can see here: kitabun, a book; sayyaratun, a car. Or we can say kitabun wahidun, a book; sayyaratun wahidatun, a car. Here, how to use the number names for 1 and 2. So 1 I have given in the previous slide. This is how we'll count anything when it is for 2. To count any two things in Arabic, we have to attach alif and noon. So this is to be noted. We have to attach alif and noon with kasra. This noon with kasra to the end of a noun. This is the common rule. This is the general rule for making dual in the Arabic language. So to add alif and noon with kasra at the end of any noun to make dual is a universal rule in Arabic grammar to make dual. We can add ithnani for the masculine noun and ithnatani for the feminine noun, or only the dual noun can be used without the number names also. For example, you can see here, when I say kitabani with this alif and noon kasra, it means 2 books. Sayyaratani, again with this alif and noon, 2 schools, it should be 2 cars. And here kitabani, isnani, sayyaratani, isnatani, 2 cars. So without isnatani or without isnani also we can use, or we can just say kitabani, sayyaratani, 2 cars and 2 books. So friends, this is how we make dual in Arabic language. Let us see the next. I have given here some nouns for more explanation and more understanding. So you can see here, for masculine noun we say kitabun wahidun, kitabani ithnani, qalamun wahidun, qalamani ithnani. 1 book, 2 books, 1 pen, 2 pens. This is for feminine noun. Madrasatun wahidatun, madrasatani isnatani. 1 school, 2 schools. Bintun wahidatun, 1 girl. Bintani isnatani, 2 girls. So wahid is used for masculine noun. Isnani is used for masculine noun. Wahidatun for feminine noun. Isnatani for feminine noun. So friends, guessing all these examples, you can create more and more, and you can use in your writing or in your conversation. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe and give your valuable comments. Thank you very much.